and thank you for watching The Righteous Kitchen, a cooking and baking blog found at www.therighteouskitchen.blogspot.com. Today I am sharing with you my recipe for pumpkin chocolate chip loaf. I've been making this for years and I really love the combination of the pumpkin and the chocolate chips. I think you'll enjoy it as well. My oven has preheated to 350 degrees and I have a loaf pan that's been oiled and a sheet of parchment paper at the bottom. I do bake on a tray. If the batter was to rise and spill over, it would catch on the tray and keep my oven clean. Okay, so I'm going to set that over to the side. In a mixing bowl, I'm going to combine my dry ingredients, flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon. I'm going to give this a quick whisk. And now I'll start on the wet ingredients. I'm using canned pumpkin, but you can use fresh pumpkin puree if you're that ambitious. Eggs and cooking oil. I'm going to go ahead and give this a whisk. Want to make sure those eggs are broken up. And we'll stir in the flour mixture. And then we will end with the chocolate chips. All right, then we'll just go in here and smooth it out. Now, depending on your loaf pan, you don't want to overfill this. So As a general rule, I wouldn't go more than 3/4 of the way full. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven at 350 degrees, and it will bake quite a while, probably about an hour or so. But I'll bring it out and show you how I test for doneness. This pumpkin bread has been baking for 55 minutes and it started to smell, so I wanted to get in here and test it. The first thing that we notice is, of course, the smell, and it's just barely pulling from the edges. It's testing not quite so clean over there. See, must have got into a chocolate chip. But it's getting a nice firmness to it. But see how when I pressed it in the middle, it kind of sunk in a little bit? These loaves take quite a while. They take at least an hour and 15 minutes or so. This is probably going to go about an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so it's got a nice rise to it. But right over here, you can see it's not done. See how it goes in a little bit? We want it nice and firm, like over here. Okay, so I'll check this in about 15 more minutes. Okay, this has been baking for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And it's really firmed up nicely. It's coming up clean. And it's baked through now. So 1 hour and 15 minutes. It smells good. There's just a slight little bit of pooling. But that is done. Okay, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and release this while it's warm. And what I do is just take a thin knife and I'm gonna just release the cake from the sides of the pan. I'm just gonna run my knife up close to the sides of the pan. I don't have to worry about the bottom because there's parchment. And then I will just let it cool right on this rack. All right, I'll go ahead and cut this. I like to cut these in thick slices, about 1 inch wide. And especially when it's hot, that'll help to keep it from falling apart. Look at that. This is steaming hot. Here we go. Pumpkin chocolate chip bread. Let's give it, I cleaned off that knife because the chocolate chips were melting. But here you have it. Pumpkin chocolate chip loaf. Very delicious. That's very moist and delicious. It's not overly sweet. And what I really like is that nice crust on the top. It's very good. Try this recipe and leave the comments how you liked it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.